Hi, I am Theresa and welcome to Meditation Monday. Thank you for joining me, and those that are with me and that viewing this, don't forget to hashtag replay if you're watching the replay. So today, 1st of June, so happy new month. What do I always do at the beginning of the month? One of the things I like to do is the same thing I've started doing in cycles that I've learned from my soul sisters out there. I've been setting my intentions. So I've set intentions for this month. So I thought we could bring that into our meditation today, as well as a few little themes. 2 weeks lead up to the eclipse, the new moon. It's not quite a full eclipse. So we will it will look like it's completely immersed on late on the 5th or sometime the 6th, depending where you are in the world. But what that brings up for us with everything that's going on, I'm still learning loads about the astrology and how it affects us. But you know me, mindset is everything. And what we think we become, as Buddha once said, to quote a famous quote that I love. So what do I do for the next 2 weeks? There's a couple of things I've been getting ready to do. I have been doing a detox and a cleanse. I've been thinking about what beliefs I have. These can work against you and just as easily work against me. But around this time, I asked and set a challenge, and I'm setting a challenge for you guys too over on Instagram as well as on Facebook and YouTube, however you're viewing this, for the next couple of weeks, just to stop, take a moment and pay attention to yourself, your thoughts, your internal dialogue. When you're having conversations, I want you to pay attention to how you're feeling and what you're feeling when you're saying certain things. So you start to become aware of the stories that you have been talking about and how it makes you feel when you say certain things. Don't worry too much about if it's true or not, if you're trying to manifest things. For example, and we're going to do a little bit of cleansing work, because one of the things that I would suggest you do over the next 2 weeks is cleansing, clearing, decluttering, and kind of really a general mind as well as the physical. That will just help with how you're feeling, help you feel like you're controlling. This time is like a mental declutter, and it's a really good time to do this right now with what's going on astrologically. So with me, with the kids going back to school, one of my kids is going back to school tomorrow. That's a good time for there's change going on and things that can kind of help really. Major life areas and cleanse and clear in your personal to ensure peace. You might find that you start randomly thinking about things that are from your past that you might have thought you'd put to bed, and looking at what triggers us connected to that is a really good time to kind of look at that, evaluate it, and see if you can move past it. So we're going to do a little delving tonight. We're going to go back a little time travel, and we're going to try and bring some of that up to the surface so that you can deal with it over the next 2 weeks. Remember, we're drinking lots of water, and if you are doing cleansing and healing, listen to what comes up. Don't judge. It's important for these things, if you want to move forward and you live authentically, that you allow yourself to deal with things and you see these challenges that may arise. If you start the work now, then by the time the full moon comes, you'll be in a really good place with what's going on or anything that might come up from you, because you'll be prepared. So taking notes of any patterns that you may be or have in your life. So without going any further, let's connect to our heart space. Connecting to the heart, just simply closing your eyes and becoming aware of your breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Feels good. Just take that breath in and out. Keep that awareness of the breath and keeping that flow of in and out and getting some oxygen pumping around your body. We're going to make sure that we're working with this part of our brain, flooding ourselves with oxygen and using our heart-based emotions of love and gratitude so that we are focusing on this rather than using the reptile part of the brain behind. So I want you to think of something or someone that you love and align with that feeling. Really feel and connect to that emotion. What images bring that and evoke that within you. And then I want you to imagine that emotion is wrapping around you like angel wings, enveloping you, or like a blanket. A sense and an anchor, sense of peace, rooting you, grounding you, and filling every inch of you in that emotion. If you like, imagine it's a colour or fluidity, like water, just washing over you, coming down from above. As we align with love, I want to call in any angels, spirits, earthly connections, any masters, Reiki masters, spirit guides, however you choose to call them. For me, it's pure just the energy of love, source and light. Some might call God, others call universe and source. The name, whatever it means to you, is important. That part of you that's more than the essence of spirit, your soul, your inner being. It has many names. Feel it enveloping you, blanketing you in love, in a safe space. Okay. Now we're going to use our imagination, our intuition. And we're going to align. So keep breathing that feeling in, blanketing you around you, feeling the safe feeling. You are safe, you are loved. You are a divine, magnificent being of light. Aligning with that part of you that's more than. And we're going to ask that divine part of us, or that faith, whatever connects and aligns with your own spirituality, whether it's spirit, guide, angel, God, but we're going to ask, allow me to see in this next month whatever is not working for me. I trust and I surrender anything that no longer serves me, my family, and those around me. Behaviors and patterns, I hand them over to the universe, to God. I surrender to that higher self. I am thankful for this guidance that is and will be. Thank you for showing me. Thank you for allowing me to have clear vision. For healing me. For clarifying answers I may have asked for. I am so grateful. I appreciate all of the lessons I've learned. Breathe that in for a while. Send that love and thanks ahead of you for the rest of the day, knowing the intent for tonight's restful night's sleep. Maybe dreams will come, maybe symbols. But that inner knowing and that guidance we are thankful for. And trust and surrender any and all things that no longer serve us to be cleared and transmuted across all time and space. And I want you to visualize Archangel Michael or Raphael lifting that up. Maybe if you are not spiritual in that way, just imagine a hoover, a wind just swirling around you, lifting up, feeling lighter. I want you to have the image of a feather or wings. It does not matter. It may be different for each of you. There's no right or wrong. Just to see that symbolism of that feeling. But really and truly, I want you to just feel that sensation. Feel the light. Imagine you're just sort of floating up like a balloon. It's just lifting away. Feeling those worries, handing them over, surrendering and trusting. When we worry, when we continue to ask, we're not having faith in the universe, in God, to bring us what we know can be. Surrender to that part of you that is pure love. Know that all is well. You are loved. You are well. Breathe for me. And while we're in this state, let's just spend a little bit of time in compassion and send that love out to echo also where it may be needed. In the globe, be it in our family, in our communities, see it going when it needs to. I like to envision an image of the globe and being high above the earth and seeing a net of light just being sprung round the earth, lighting up all the beings and all the other members of humanity. We are all one after all connected to this divine energy, source, intelligence. Thank it. Thank it for the breath, for breathing in through your lungs, that air. Thank your body. And thank you for this time, allowing me to hold space for you. Now, before you come back, I'm going to leave you soon, but just think about what you'd like for this month and listen while you're in this state of coherence, while you're using the amygdala, that part of the brain that's now perfectly aligned with your heart, working together. Just spend a moment while I go quiet. I'm going to give you 90 seconds or so just to visualize in your imagination what it is you'd like for this month to happen. And when you're ready, just coming back to this moment, being thankful for this moment and the breath going through you, for the life that we all have. Breathing in and exhaling out. Breathing love and light. Breathe out love and light. Breathe in love and light. Breathing out love and light. The flow and the ebb. Coming back. If you're with me still, thank you. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. If you haven't already opened your eyes, slowly open your eyes. If you have water or you have, go after this, get a drink. Just bringing yourself back. Roll your shoulders round the neck. Feeling yourself coming back to the now. This week and over the next coming days, hours, this night when you're asleep, make notes of the thoughts and feelings that come up. Are there patterns in your life that you are able to see? The angels, our guides, the universe, it's there to help us. They're there. You just have to connect, and you can see the little symbols, the things come in front of you, the blessings, but you have to be able to accept them. You have to be able to see. Can't force us to do that. So if you're connected in that heart space, you'll see things, you'll notice, and there'll be maybe someone will pass some letter, something, a pop up on your thread on Facebook. There'll be things that come up. But what I want you to do this week in particular is listen to how you're speaking, the words you're using. Don't try and zip the words back in. Just take note and observe how you feel when you talk about certain things. And if it doesn't feel good, that's a little indication that what you're saying is not the right path, they're not the right track, or it's a story that's not serving you. So I'm not saying to lie, but I'm just saying to observe and pay attention to triggers. So if we're releasing in the next couple of weeks, we're letting go of old patterns, then we need to be aware of where they are, and cleansing and detoxing and decluttering, and all these things can help us clear and help with our mindset. But they can also, while we're doing the mundane, sometimes a thought might pop up. Just listen and pay attention, and I hope that this will help set you up for the next 2 weeks energetically. But my love and blessings. Thank you for your time, and thank you. I will be back next Monday at 8. I'm starting to do these every week now at the same time. And I've got the full moon ceremony I'm going to be doing on the 5th or the 6th. I'll have to set the dates, but I'll get that up on Eventbrite as well. Thank you, as I said. My love and blessings.